Our old friend Carter Hydro has welcomed us with generally open arms and combat pants. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our last Misery series. We are about halfway through, more than halfway through scavenging the dam. The Carter Hydro electric power plant. I am trying to make my way through before any kind of interference from the weather pops up. Of course, we still don't have a bedroll, this being a new run. We didn't have a bedroll in the first run either. But one of the nice things about being in Mystery Lake is that we are now probably at one of the highest probabilities of finding a bedroll in either run. Especially given the path that I have to take through this zone. There are some places I can definitely check. So we are moving in the right direction. Let's check this corpse. I do have to move pretty quickly through the dam since I don't have a bedroll because the only places where I can rest are outside the dam on the other side. I do have some pretty nice torches that I can use. And I have some coffee to kind of stay energized if I need to. Okay, let's... Oh, nice. Ketchup chips. We're going to keep this torch going for a moment longer and then chain it. We grabbed several really nice ones from the fire that we started just outside the dam before we came in. So that was a nice lucky break. Just the number of good torches. I'm not going to worry about picking those books up because I'm already carrying enough, to be honest. Any septic? I'm not worried about that at the moment. It's too heavy. Okay. This is where I want to get through this dam as fast as possible, but there is now officially, like, a lot to search. And it's going to take some time. So, I'm going to try not to rush it. We're going to check this trash can, and then we'll check that safe in the corner. Not optimistic about the safe in the corner, if I'm being completely honest. And I want to go ahead and search it as fast as I can. So we're going to do this speed style. Alright, that looked like 29. Nope, 27. Alright, that was 27, 58 or so. 59. Okay, we'll do the rest of this slow. Nice. Not too bad.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, you jerk. It's literally just a bundle of cash and nothing else. That is so rude. Why would you even put a safe there if all that was going to be in it when I cracked it open was some cash? I mean, that generally is something that you put in safes. So let's not talk about that and how much sense that makes. But I can't use cash, aside from, like, burning it to start fires. Which just, you know, it's the apocalypse. It's the kind of decision you have to make. Sacrificing the old world to make way for the new. Alright, nothing here. We're running low on yet another torch. Oh yeah, and here's this. You have to very carefully kind of spin your way through this. You can't walk straight through this. Actually, it looks like you can, but it's easy to get stuck there. It's happened many a time, and there's more than one location in the dam like that. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, you're fine.
I love horses.
Another classic line. Not quite as good as, can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree. Okay, almost done with this torch. I'm honestly surprised at how quickly we've moved through these. Still have a very nice long time on this torch, but still have plenty to explore. Now we've made our way past most of the wires, but there are still some to worry about. And again, there's no place to sleep here. None at all. So it's really important that I finish exploring and get out of here as fast as I can. There's also the possibility of a wolf outside, but we're not going to concern ourselves too much with that. What I would like to do, like I said, is head straight for Mountain Town. Let's grab some water from the toilet. Totally sanitary and potable with 100% certainty. Because video games. Let's take that too. Alright, so this is going to weigh us down a bit. And of course we're not done. Sadly. Still have more to search. Oh, open this. Let's do that. We're really going to start running out of torchlight soon. Okay, let's first go down to the bottom here just to make sure there's nothing hanging out. Alright, no dice. It's possible that if I break up these pallets, I might find some things, but I don't really have the means to do that at the moment. Nor the time, really. It takes time to break up that much wood. Pull apart that much man-made structure. Okay, nothing up here. I was kind of hoping for a storm lantern, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Let's... Okay, one last area to search. Well, there's two more. There's this, and there's the front office area. So it's just a matter of getting through here as fast as we can. What would be really rude is if an aurora popped up right as we were getting ready to leave. Nice. Ragged fleece mittens. I already have some pretty good fleece mittens on me. So we're going to keep checking the drawers here. Not really finding a lot in the dam, which is... Honestly, for this particular section, it's not too surprising on Misery. On Interloper and our Against All Odds custom codes, like, moving through this particular area wouldn't be very lucrative. Still have 5 torches. Ooh, this one actually is still quite big. So that is better than I thought. So we might be able to get through here with some torches to spare, which would be ideal. One thing that I'm kind of sad about, though, is unless I've overlooked some, which is possible, I'm moving kind of quickly. Unless I've overlooked some, there have been no matches whatsoever at all in the dam. And that is not my favorite. Let's put it that way. Because we need more matches. I'm almost down to, I think, as many matches as I can count on one hand. But we are almost done searching the dam. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to need to eat, as Jennifer just pointed out. Let's finish searching the file cabinets, and then I can take care of that. I'm surprised I don't have well fed yet. That will honestly be popping any minute now. I'm stunned that it hasn't already. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and eat this carrot while it's at 21% condition, hopefully not get food poisoning. Same for these ketchup chips. Same for this stale granola bar. We have some porridge that we can eat as well, which we will do. Yeah, I'm very encumbered at the moment. But when well-fed pops, it should get better. Okay, so now we're fine, encumbrance-wise. I cannot believe I have not found any matches in the entirety of the dam. I must have overlooked some. I had to have. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab that torch because that will give me a stick. And let's head back down to the bottom. I guess I'll check these drawers just to be sure. Okay. Almost done now. That's a good amount of progress through the dam. Ironically, we still have a few more wires that can light up underneath us. So these would be the ones that would be incredibly rude if they were to, like, go off right now as I was walking over them. I think we would get a little bit of a warning. I think the auroras generally start before things start sparking. And it also sounds, if I'm hearing the ambient noise correctly, it sounds like there is still a little bit of movement in the atmosphere going on. We've got some wind.
I'm not sure I can carry
Yep.
much more.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Now, visibility, not so great. Thankfully, I don't have to go far. But the potential for wolves here is non-zero. So I'm going to have to plan this route pretty carefully, especially if there is a wolf that yells at me as soon as I step out here. I don't hear any at the moment. And I can't see anything. Like, there's the truck. Nothing in the bed. Alright, we're going to get in here real fast. Check these. Oh, nice. Scrawled message. Read text. So that's the cave to Milton. Nice. It's a fun little trick. And now with that, we are in a spot with a bed. Although, if I'm fast here, I might actually... Nice, there's some beef jerky. I'm not going to pick up the freaking spray paint. Spray paint words. Okay. Spay paint. I'm not going to pick up the spay paint. Not going to do that. Let's instead...
Man, this pack is getting kind of
Okay, yeah. Before I go anywhere, because I'm pretty sure there's not a wolf outside. Ooh. Blizzard. That is less than ideal. Unfortunately, that was also my light. Kind of annoying. Okay. Well, with that, here's what I'll do. Let's go ahead and eat as much as we can. Well, maybe not as much as we can, but eat a lot. Looks like the amount of water that I currently have on me is actually being properly represented at the moment, which is a nice step in the right direction. I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. We'll recover plenty of condition. And then we'll wake up, maybe even with a little bit of daylight. Okay, not quite yet, but we're getting there. Okay, let's go ahead and eat these sardines, because sardines can be problematic even at low condition. So we're going to enjoy those now. Well, enjoy is a very subjective term. But we're going to consume those now. Okay, and we'll drink some water, and then I think I'll do a little bit more sleeping here. Or a little bit more resting, at least. If we pass the time for an hour, we get a little bit more daylight. Let's do that one more time. Let's sleep for an hour, actually. That'll be good for condition recovery. Weather sounds okay. Now let's take a look around. We don't have a lot in the way of fire, but we do have a zone in front of us that could have a lot of really good stuff. And there's one spot in particular. Ooh. We're going to replace our shoes with a much nicer pair. I have one spot that I definitely want to go to. I think I need to go ahead and look at my inventory before I leave this area. Nice pinnacle peaches. That's a nice find. Although, from an inventory perspective, it's not. Ooh, a light shell. Not good condition, but we'll take it. I could probably camp out here for a bit and do a bit of clothing repair in addition to inventory management. So we will do that because I've got... Yeah. I've got supplies. I have food. I have water. Let's take a moment and see what we can do here. First of all, we're going to go ahead and harvest. It's going to take an hour in 15 minutes. Don't like that. But we'll harvest the old shoes. Harvest these socks, which have never been particularly useful. Harvest this secondary tooth, which is, of the two that I'm carrying, the lower condition. And also same for these gloves. Or I should say mittens. Alright, sounds like we might have a storm brewing. That is not fun. But if we can get our clothing repaired, that will keep us a little bit warmer for a little bit longer. Yeah, the light shell is a damn good find. I don't love the repair chance. Alright, so we're going to keep... I'm going to repair the lowest condition items using condition sort. Ugh, I could really go... I could do with a lot of non-failure at the moment. Jennifer, if you could help me with that, please. I could do with some success in the repair department. We've had a really good run last couple of series. Let's keep it that way. Alright, let's do another light shell repair. Okay, not bad. Okay, now we're at 88% condition there. That's much better. I don't want to take too much more time, because this does actually... Like, this isn't something that, unfortunately, takes a little bit of time. We do have well fed now, finally, so we're not going to be as encumbered as we were. Well, we are as encumbered, but we are able to carry more and move faster. It's not going to be too much longer before we get our second affliction, though, so need to be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and harvest a couple of torches. Sounds like we definitely have a blizzard outside, which is annoying. That gives me an excuse to stay and read, though, which I might do. I just want to finish getting rid of some of this stuff that's weighing me down. Because I am carrying plenty. Let's put the dusting sulfur away. Okay, I have those saplings that I need to be curing as much as possible over time. Charcoal. Might drop that, but first, let's take a look. Okay, yeah. I think what I'm going to do for now is just continue to repair my items while I have that storm going outside. These repairs are pretty quick in the grand scheme, and the yield is pretty good. Especially for those combat pants. Okay. Jennifer is listening to me. We've had a number of successes there, and now we're at 88% and above for all of our clothing. That's pretty good. We have 6 matches. 6. Love that. Love everything about it. All right, we're going to drop a few things there. Not a lot of medical supplies at all, and I also don't have any old man spirits, so that antiseptic that I dropped a moment ago, I should have kept. So we'll have to keep our eye out for some old man's beard as we move here. Okay, there's well fed. What I want to do here is go ahead and sleep for let's sleep for 1 hour. And then I think I have a coffee that I can drink. Three days, 4 hours, 20 minutes. I do. I have a coffee. It's not going to be warm, and that's unfortunate, but the main reason I want to drink this is for the energy. Also, it gives us a little bit of thirst back. Has some caloric value, which is nice. Okay, let's get moving, shall we? Oh god. You know that there was an entire design discussion one day at Hinterland years ago about hey, these stumps that stick up out of the grass everywhere, let's give them ears. And then someone turned and looked at Raphael, because let's be honest, it was Raphael. It's like, Raphael, what do you mean give the stumps ears? And he goes, shh. Just trust me. And now, ever since then, we all double take, triple take, quadruple take every single time we see those. Okay. I see some old man's beard. I also see some birch bark, which I'm going to grab. Don't see any wolves. Hello, demon. Okay. I don't have all the time in the world here, but I would like to check for a bedroll. So we're going to sprint over here, grab this old man's beard lichen so that I have something to treat a wound if I do get attacked. And this is going to be interesting because I want to try and make it... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab all 5 of these. I'm getting really cold really fast, which I'm not surprised, but it still sucks because we're not necessarily near any shelter. But let's check for that bedroll, because there is one location where there's a reasonably high probability. The only thing that sucks is that there's also a pretty good probability of a wolf in here, I think. So we're going to have to see how this goes. I don't think he's going to be too close to me here, but I think off to my left, there's a pretty good chance of at least one wolf, maybe even 2. I think there's even a chance of a bear.
Jesus, this is cold.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I just heard a bunny die to a wolf in this clearing. Right, I see a deer over there near the hunting blind. I just need to see if I can spot... Yeah, I see the wolf. I see him. He's over there. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. That wolf is thoroughly distracted. I'm going to run down here.
I'm too cold.
No bedroll. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's run. Run, 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 run. Okay, now, of course, the downside of what I'm doing now is that I'm probably running straight into the clutches of another wolf. Hello, dear. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, then. Jeez. Alright, yeah, keep running that way, please. If there's a wolf over here, you'll get his attention. Alright, I see a bunny in front of me. That's a good sign in terms of the overall wildlife population. But if we keep kiting that wolf in front of us, it's not quite kiting it. Or not wolf, but deer. Like, if we keep... The deer is really kiting me, if I'm being honest. But what we're doing is we're running that deer out in front of us. And if there's a wolf in front of us, along this path that we're walking... Yep, there totally is. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel bad. This wolf might get attracted to me while it's eating, I'm not sure. Nope, it was distracted. Yay. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Alright, now, we're not out of the woods yet, because we're still heading out here on the ice. Now, thankfully, though we're not out of the woods, we will be in just a moment, because to the right is the camp office. And at the camp office, there's a possibility of a number of useful spawns. I will not admit out loud how high my hopes are for certain things at the camp office. Because, not that I'm superstitious at all, ever. Or Mimi, for that matter. But I just, you know, we'll see what happens when we get there. For now, I just want to not get eaten by wolves on the way to said camp office. Okay, I definitely can tell... I'm going to go ahead and make another comment, as I have a few times in the series so far, on the plant settings. I do get the sense that these are down-tuned from Loper. Every time I find cattails, there aren't that many. And it feels more like Against All Odds than it does standard Loper. So one thing I always do in my mainline Against All Odds series, not the series and Season 0 runs, but the Seasons 1 through 7, one thing I always do is I turn, or at least I did this in the most recent seasons, I should say, I turn the plant spawn settings all the way down to their minimum. Is that another cattail that I overlooked? Yes, it is. And this feels a lot more like that, honestly. Than it does the standard Loper plant settings, which if you didn't know this, Interloper actually doesn't have down-tuned plant spawn settings at all. So the default Interloper experience is actually one where you can still find lots of cattails and rose hips and all these things. And I get the sense so far that we're actually seeing a reduced amount of cattails. It might not be the lowest possible setting, which is weird because I think that's kind of what my impression of what Misery... That was my impression of what Misery was supposed to be. But at the same time, I think it is lower. I mean, if you have different observations, feel free to share them. Like I said, I was talking to some other content creators, hanging out in some streams, and we were just sort of talking about what we thought of the mode. And, you know, the jury was out a little bit in those discussions as far as whether there's a huge difference. But I feel like there is. Not a huge difference, but a difference, a significant difference, where we can tell that the setting is in fact changed. Okay, let's get inside. Beauty. Okay. We are warm enough. There's a cooking skillet. There's some cooking oil. Another cooking pot. I think I might have 3 cooking pots on me now, so we'll have to deal with that. But for now, we're going to get that flour, that whetstone, ooh, that herbal tea. Very excited to go upstairs and see what I might find. But let's just finish looking around down here first. There's still plenty of potential downstairs. Potato. Okay. There's a hook. Gotta look carefully for hooks and fishing line on workbenches, because it does camouflage quite well. There's a bandage, nice. There's some salt. Still no matches. Anywhere. Okay. Most important question. Dead guy? Dead guy. Okay, well. We're going to be resting here, but we're going to be sharing the room with corpse. Love that. Love that. That's great. Alright, survive the outdoors. I do have some reading I need to do. No bedroll. Sad day. There's still a pretty good chance of one in the area, but so far, my hopes have been dashed. Oh, hey, that is a hockey jersey. Although there's not much point to wearing it, because we have a light shell on, so we will probably end up just getting rid of that jersey. There's some cloth, not bad. A note left behind, not going to worry about reading that right now. I do want to rest a little bit before I go anywhere here, but... Before I go anywhere here, words. But. Okay. It is getting pretty dark. Can I maybe make it out to one of the cabins? Would that be advisable? Is the question. I think there's a pretty good chance I could make it out to one of them. Let me just make sure that I've searched everything here. Did I check the medical? Yes, I did. Did I check underneath? Yes, I did. Oh, there's another potato. That's nothing. It looked like it was something, but it's nothing. Okay, well, crap. That's not really a lot. So, yeah, let's head to one of the cabins.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is quite cold, so we could lose some condition here. But when I was on the way in here, I didn't actually see that many wolves. So this is an opportunity just to head over to where the cabins are. Of course, most of them are going to be burned out.
Starting to feel numb.
But I want to be on the far side of the lake before the end of this episode. And this should time itself pretty well here. We've got a few minutes, a little bit of searching left to do. I'm going to lose a bit of condition, which is annoying. But I've got plenty to eat and drink for once I kind of get out there.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Not how it works, Jennifer. Not how it works. Okay, so there's a lot that I still need to search here. Might have skipped some cattails there. Although I don't think I saw any. Yeah, definitely losing some condition. All that repair I did on my clothing, because I don't have that much in the way of clothing yet, didn't really help that much. The world is freaking cold, and getting colder. Love that. Okay. So there's one of the cabins. Still don't see any wolves, which means they're probably all to the right in the center of the lake. There's a part of me that's tempted to go across to there right now, but I need to get to shelter as soon as possible. So we're going to beeline along the outer rim of Mystery Lake here. And I'm going to look for the farthest cabin to the right. Wow, not a single wolf in sight. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm definitely skipping some cattails. I will grab them on my way back across. For now, I just want to get... Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. All 3 cabins on the far right side are up. What is this black magic? What is this black magic? Okay, we're going to go straight across here. The wind is, of course, blowing in my face. Love that. So helpful. Helps with movement speed. And I'm encumbered too, which is... And I'm tired. So this is like everything that could possibly be working against me. What would be amazing is if right as I got to this cabin, we got rheumatic joints a second time. That would be like all of the movement afflictions. Then I just need to sprain myself multiple times on the ice, which isn't possible, but in misery mode, who knows, maybe it is. Maybe it is. God, this game is pretty. He said as he froze to death. I cannot believe all 3 of these are standing. I'm not optimistic that there's going to be a lot of loot in them, but the thing is, there will be a bed in all 3 of them. So, plenty of rest. Of course, there's a possibility of a wolf right on the other side here, so I need to be careful. Since I can't see the wolf anywhere else, the wolf might actually be pretty close on the opposite side of the cabins. So I need to basically stay out of line of sight and head for the door as fast as I can. Nope. No wolf. Doorway. Okay. I will go ahead and stop this one here. We have a little bit of searching to do when we load up the next episode, but for now, we'll wrap up and continue exploring Mystery Lake at the start of the next one, while still moving in the general direction of Milton pretty much as fast as possible, because we want to stay in the most loot-dense regions while we're looking for some of the most important items. So I'm going to stay on a beeline there and try and be as efficient as possible, because we're playing Misery, and the clock is ticking. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.